we go.
Hello, everybody. You're muted. Come on,
What
Danny.
up, people? Special edition, comic chat.
Mhm.
We will be discussing Marvel What If, episode 1. If you haven't watched it, then you can start watching right now. I'm telling you right now, this is a full spoiler, full review. We will be discussing it in detail. We'd love to have you to join us, but it's going to be a full discussion. Before we get into it, Sky Scar, how you doing today, sir?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Thank you for inviting me. Appreciate it, as always.
Not a problem, bro. Not a problem. First of all, we're going to speak to the people that's joined us. We appreciate it. Drop Shop, what's up, bro? Wolverine WRG, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Tell 'em 29, T-him, I hope I was in it right. G2CU, good to see you, I guess. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it, man. Thank you all for joining us. Please share this link. Tell your friends to come in, retweet it. However you can get it out in your social media, the more the merrier. If you haven't subscribed to our channels, Guy Scar's channel is in my subscription. Just check it out. Go over there to his channel. Please subscribe, man. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to do our thing, man, and we can only do that with your help.
Absolutely.
Okay. Marvel What If. Second, one time I heard it's going to be like 21 episodes, but I don't think that's true. I know it's not true. I read a little bit on it, and it's only going to be 9.
Really?
9 episodes.
I thought it was 20.
No, it's only going to be 9 this first season. I think 9 the second season is what I read.
10.
10 this season?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard 9. Okay. So, there'll be 10 episodes the first season, and then I guess 10 second season. I've heard it was green light for a second season.
But weren't they supposed to do 1 episode per movie that was released?
That's the first thing I heard when it first was getting out. But let me see if I can find it. How many episodes?
I got 10 right off the first hit. So, but yeah, I remember hearing that it was supposed to be 20 something.
I did
but
too.
It wasn't confirmed. Yeah, but then it wasn't a confirmed. That's what they were targeting. But I think it was 20 something because they wanted to do one in particular for each movie.
That would make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it says right here 10, and then Kevin Feige has already confirmed another 10 episodes season is in development. So
makes sense.
We will see 10 this season, 10 this season, and then next year we see second season we'll see another 10. So maybe they're going to cover them the whole time because this was kind of named What If Captain Britain was the first Avenger, or what if Peggy Carter was the first Avenger?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the name of the title.
Captain Carter.
Yeah. Now I definitely love the story, and I know a lot of people, and I've heard them say basically it's Captain America story retold, just a little bit different changes in here and there, and I could see that. But the animation to me was good. It kind of reminds me of Heavy Metal. And if you haven't seen Heavy Metal, that's a movie late 80s, and it's very similar to that animation style to me. And I kind of like the twist they had with Steve Rogers becoming like maybe the first Iron Man, and it's real. I don't know what word I want to use, but that his dad, Tony Stark's dad, built the suit. It looks so much similar. It looks so much similar to the Iron Man suit that Tony made in the cave. So I think that was a real good comparison.
Which the one that he made from the cave is from actually the same one from like the first issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like squared off, all gray. Yeah,
yeah.
That's what a lot of people liked about Iron Man when they did that one. That it gave homage to the actual comic book accurate Iron Man. But
go ahead.
They
gave homage, but I like the first traditional red and gold one. I've
Oh
always
yeah,
loved
yeah.
that one.
From the first,
The
from the
one where
first
it's
movie.
all gold, all gray, whatever.
Mhm.
When he made in, I mean, it was necessary to get him out of that mess he was in the cave and stuff. It was necessary to make that. He did what he could in the cave. But I don't like that suit at all.
Of course, compared to a modern, yeah, it's like
Yeah, I
you know,
understand. It was
it's,
comic book accurate the way they did it, but I was like, okay, I'm glad he
oh yeah,
upgraded that.
it's like riding a Jeep from the Vietnam War or driving a Hummer right now. Right? Which one would you pick? The same thing. Yeah, I love the animation. I found the lighting and the shading in this animation crazy. It really set the mood in every single scene, and the fact how they mirrored, like from the movie to the animation, right? We kind of got a glimpse of that with Star Wars, the Bad Batch, right? The first episode of the Bad Batch. Remember where they animated the part of the movie where they were capturing Grievous, right? In episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So the beginning part there. So yeah, it's well done. It's really
What
something.
was cool too, man, and I really could see it. Like they used the zip lines to get to the train as it was going through the mountains. They did that same thing.
Yep.
I'm thinking in live action.
Yeah, the mission was different. No, when they said Operation,
Yeah.
I don't know what. It wasn't the same thing.
But man, it was real chauvinistic about that man. I mean, that general, he didn't try to hide it or nothing. He was like, "Oh my God, a girl, don't get in there, don't do it, don't do it." I was like, "Damn."
And see, I like that because it was true to the times, right?
It was, but it's kind of what's the word I want to use? Now, we just see all these agendas and stuff. It was kind of jarring, and I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah,
Marvel's been accused. Disney's been accused of all these agendas, and then when they do something right, I wonder if you're going to see people give them credit for that or not.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, we'll see, right? I haven't. You know what? I stayed away from all the reviews when this came out because I saw it late. I remember you texting me if I had seen it. I'm like, not yet. I'm going to see it when I get home, and I stayed away from it. I haven't watched any of those other channels that usually, dissect it and blast everything out of the water. So I have no idea what they said. So I'm like pure-hearted. I loved everything about this episode. The whole the interaction between Stark and Captain Carter is freaking awesome, as well with Frank. What's his name again? Fuck, Captain America, the first one.
Red Skull.
No. Oh
Bucky?
my God, I have like
Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers. Thank you,
Yeah.
God. So yeah, Steve Rogers, right? That whole scene, how it's different. How the point where she goes, she says, "No, I'll stay right here and watch," and you hear the Watcher saying, "This is where the moment of the multiverse happened."
Yep.
Right. That I find that was so cool when that happened. I'm like, And my wife was like, yeah, did you hear what he said? This is what the multiverse happened. So
I don't know who voices the Watcher, but I like his voice. It's very fitting.
I forgot his name. He played in many movies. Voice actors. It was the Watcher's name is Jeffrey Wright.
He was on point. Very believable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. And we know that Steve Rogers wasn't him, right? It wasn't the actual voice actor. It wasn't the actual actor.
I knew that.
But it was pretty close.
But Bucky was him.
Yes, Bucky was. Carter was. Who else? From the Hounds, the guy with the mustache, that was him as well.
Was Samuel Jackson Nick Fury? Because it sounded really like him.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Yes, he was. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? And it was Jeremy Renner was Hawkeye as well. So that's the thing that they're using. They want to use as many as the voice actors as they want in order to attract, the fans to it as well.
Yeah, they spot on with the animation. They really got good images of him because Samuel Jackson looked like him. Hawkeye looked like Jeremy Renner. Agent Carter, she looked like Like so, they're spot on, and definitely Bucky. He looked just like Sebastian.
Yeah, and Dr. Erskine was actually Stanley Tucci, the actual actor as well, and Zola was the actual actor.
Yeah, the guy
The
that
actual
played.
actor.
Yeah, he looked like him too. Really looked like him. And the guy in the red skull was that
Yeah.
Hugo Weaving?
It was no, it was actually the guy who took over. He was John
The one that
Johann
played him
Schmidt, I think
in
Schmidt.
Infinity in Endgame.
And Infinity War Endgame, yeah,
Yeah.
it was that one, same actor, so it was cool.
Wolverine Gaming came. There you go, bro. Share you on my community tab and on YouTube.
Awesome.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Cobra Dude said, "Hey, Danny, you watching Titan season 3? I'm not sure what Titan season 3 is on. I don't know if I have that streaming service.
Should be on Netflix.
If it's on Netflix, I may watch it. I haven't watched the first or second season of Titan series. Truth, I watched like bits and pieces. I watched like when Batman fought Nightwing. That's why I think the fight when Nightwing fought Deathstroke and Deathstroke's daughter. I think I saw like kind of like the highlights, but I really don't know what the story is. I haven't watched this. I may watch it. It's just something that really didn't grab my attention. Danny, what's up? What's up, Tony Robinson? Good to see you, bro. HBO Max. If it's on it, hey, I got HBO Max, so I may check it out in between stuff. Now Stargirl's back on. That's gonna have my attention. The last 2 episodes of Superman and Lois, that's got my attention. I gotta watch that tonight when I get off.
You're not up to date with Superman and Lois?
They got 2 more episodes. They show one Tuesday night, and then the one they're gonna show next week. So I haven't watched one that came on Tuesday night.
So I'm behind. I think I'm behind 2 episodes as well.
The last episode was when he put old boy in the cage. He captured his brother.
Oh, right. Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Oh, sorry then. I won't say no more.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, going back to the
Hello, Danny, and other character. That's Skyscar, bro.
Character. Yeah, man. I am a character, but a real character. Yeah, the Iron Man suit was pretty tight. What did you think about the whole twist about the tentacles? What do you think that's all about? What's your theory on that?
Didn't we already seen that before? Something along those lines?
Yes. Do you know where?
I can't remember exactly where, but I know I've seen something with tentacles. Let me think. I thought it was something like that with Aquaman, wasn't it a little bit? But I know that's not Marvel, but I've seen it somewhere.
It was an actual Marvel movie that came out. I think it's that. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. In the beginning when they're fighting that big used like tentacle.
Okay. And also could it be that thing that Loki fought too?
Yes, you're right about that.
The watchdog for Kang or something, whatever. But wasn't that thing like the watchdog for Kang?
That was a dragon, wasn't it?
I thought it was a clouds, but I thought it had like tentacles or something. I thought it was. I don't know. I can't remember.
But yeah, so I'm curious to see what that is. Do you think we're going to get to see any of these twists in actual live action?
I think we're going to see it in Doctor Strange too. I think that's going to definitely be a possibility. I'm ready to see it. I think Wanda. I think she's going to challenge Doctor Strange, but I think Doctor Strange. I've never seen where Wanda was more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme. I don't know because their magic supposed to be. I thought something more along the lines of mutant. His is more the lines of cosmic, but they're probably going to try and you know Kevin Feige likes to kind of cherry pick some things, so they may tweak it a little bit. I'm not certain, but I think Doctor Strange is more powerful than she is. But we shall see.
We shall see.
Source Fear says, "Hello, Danny and other." Oh, you already did that. Then he says again, "Do you have to go see Black Widow again, Danny, because of Robert?" Yes, I do. I lost the bet, so I gotta go.
He did. He
pay
lost it.
my money to see that bull crap again. I might go try and watch it Sunday. Sunday
Did you
usually
like the
when I
whole
slow.
fighting scene? The fighting scene in the air?
Right? Oh yeah, we're talking about Black
Yeah,
Widow.
yeah.
It was
No, we're
okay.
talking about. I'm talking about What If, man. That's what we're talking about. What
The
If, when
fight
she's like
scene in
in
the
the air?
air
Yeah, when she's flying off Steve
of Iron
Rogers, which is
Man.
the
Yeah,
Iron Man, and then
yeah,
she
that was
jumps up.
straight. All her fight scenes was hot, man. When she learned that she could use that shield and stop the truck, and then she damn pick the truck up and flip it. She's like, oh wow, and then she doing all the kind. So she was hell with that shield. She used a little bit different than what we seen Captain America do. She had a little different usage of it and stuff. But hey, when she
Do you think?
found out what
Do
she
you
could
think?
do, man, she was hell.
Yeah. Do you think she was like focused to be a little bit stronger by doing that flipping over the trucks, because we didn't get Steve Rogers to see that?
Yeah, I never seen him be that
Yeah.
strong. I was like, damn, that's pretty.
Yeah, I had the same thought. I was like, a little bit over the top
Yeah.
there, but that
But
was
I
really
mean,
cool.
then I didn't think she said that alcohol didn't have any effect on her. Does Captain America have that same thing?
I believe
Like
so.
he couldn't get drunk or something?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
That is correct. That is
So.
correct. The scene with Bucky too was funny when he slips off the train and flips him and saves him, throws him, and she goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, almost lost an arm there," and he's like holding his arm. Like,
Yeah. He almost ripped my arm down, I think what he said.
Yeah.
Something. I was like, yeah, okay, trying to be a little slick right there. Andrew Caselli said, I saw her in a TV spot. What if Steve is still Captain America and Tony is Iron Man? Maybe we will see the timeline we already know. I think we're going to see bits and pieces of it, but I think they're going to throw in little twists here and there. I don't want to see the same thing over and over. I want to see like the comic books. One of the comic books I had laying around here, I think I still got it. Let me see. Like, what if Wolverine was King of the Vampires?
Let me see that one. You also got a super chat, Danny, when you come back.
All mine is set. Hell, where I put it. I'll find it, but I had it. I was like, man, I want to see something like this, like something we never seen. You see, this is where I want to see Doom. You got Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
He's done beat the Fantastic Four. That's the Doom I want to see.
How the hell does he manage to hold up the hammer, though?
Because Doom is like a master of like super science and stuff and sorcery. So he'll figure a way to break that spell or something, man. That's what he does.
Wow.
I don't know what I did with it, but it's right here somewhere. But it's like Wolverine, somehow he defeated Dracula and took his powers and became the king of the vampires.
The kings of the vampires want to drink your blood.
Andre Caselli said, I'm surprised the one choice that changed Captain America timeline was Peggy not going up to the booth. Hey, the way it comes on, he's narrating. He says what he does, that he will not, cannot, shall not, and won't change, won't interfere. But there is one little thing that just break off into different splinters. And I think maybe if she hadn't gone up there, back when nobody would have got super soldier because Steve got shot. He's not able to get in there. The guy had already taken one of the tubes because you have to have all 3 tubes of the super soldier serum. So maybe she wouldn't even. Nobody would have got the treatment.
But hold on a sec. Steve Rogers that came back in the end game was old. Could this be what happened?
Could be.
That he split that off?
Could be. That could be. Wolverine Gaming, $5 super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate the super chat. I have to watch What If. Haven't watched it yet. I figured I would join the stream because I have COVID and I love superhero stuff, so I'm here for it. bro. I'm sorry, but we said before that it was gonna be a full spoiler, man. And hanging there with that COVID, man, I had it. I know that thing can be a monster. Just gonna tell you, bro, drink plenty of fluids. I drink an ass of orange juice when I had it. Also, don't sleep on your back. Try to sleep on your side or your stomach if all possible. And if you can get up and walk, go outside and walk. Try and walk, because sometimes, man, it'll make you tired. You don't feel like doing nothing. Make sure you do something, bro.
Knocks you on your ass.
Yep. Make yourself
drink a lot of fluids, man.
Yeah. But hang in there, bro. Andrew Caselli says, when Peggy saved Bucky from the fall of the train, I thought, so Steve, the Winter Soldiers instead. Yeah, we just said that same thing. Or something similar to it.
Yeah.
Cobra Dude said, alcohol has no effect on Wonder Woman either. Yep, I knew that.
That's true.
She flipped a car. When Steve pulled a helicopter trying to take off and still hold it from taking off, I think Steve's stronger. Man, I don't know.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Both of them strong as shit. So, I mean, I don't know. Because did he jump in there and damn near outswim a submarine in the first one? Mm-hmm. Ripped the top off and threw the man out?
True. And that's pressure, right?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
He wasn't too deep, but shit, he held his breath longer than any other human I know of. Andrew Caselli says, so Steve became a discount Iron Man with that use. Pretty much, man. He became what they call him, the something stomper, the Nazi stomper, or something?
The Hydra stomper.
Hydra stomper.
Yep.
But I know some people was like, it's meh, but I really liked it. I think this series is going to be good. I'm curious to see. I wish sometime they'll reveal to you what the titles are going to be, and then sometime that gives you a idea of what the episode may be about. I'm not too excited about the zombie one. It may be better than what I think it is, but that doesn't sound like nothing that's going to appeal to me. But you're just going to have to wait and see.
Well, if you like zombies, I guess you'll like that.
Yeah. Like I see in Walmart, they sell the Funko Pops. And then they got all the zombie ones like the Hulk, and they got an Iron Man zombie, a Hulk, and they're big nice too. They ain't the small ones; they're the big ones. Like one's $30. But I don't like the zombie shit. I just don't care for it. But I need to.
Do you know?
Get more. I need to get more Funko Pops. I only got two: a Star Wars and an Infinity War.
So the second episode is okay. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it is.
It might be interesting.
Yeah, that's where T'Challa. Yeah, that's the one that T'Challa. Yeah.
Not hearing Chris Evans and Steve was odd, but I found out Steve was Josh Keaton's voice of Spider-Man from Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah, it was a little off, man, but I still enjoyed it. Like I said, hearing Samuel Jackson was good. Bucky was played by Sebastian Stan. I think the lady that did Peggy Carter was the same lady.
Yeah.
So they tried to get as much as they could. But,
and Colonel Flynn, he was new. He was not in the original movie, the Colonel. It wasn't the same guy. But I believe he played in the series of Agent Carter at a time.
Okay. Andrew says, I heard episode 3 would be a murder mystery set during Iron Man 2 and Thor 1 because I did see Tony as Iron Man talking to Nick at the donut shop, and when Thor got to get the hammer in the ring.
Okay.
I haven't seen those previews yet, but that sounds like it might be pretty good. They pull it off.
It definitely has me excited, man, because this episode was really good. I liked how they twisted. That's the thing about this, right? It's what ifs, and I remember myself reading comic books and stuff, wondering how would it have been if Mary J would have gotten bitten by a spider or somebody else, And when you get these series and you actually come to visualization and live action animation, sorry, in animation. It's pretty cool, and
It is. It is.
it looks so good that right now, honestly, what wrong can they do? You know, we all thought they did wrong with with Black Widow, and it's still making money. Not much money, but it's still up there. It's still number one domestic. So Marvel,
Black Widow is.
yeah, it's still number one domestic. We'll see what happens this Friday with was that Fall Guy. So they expect that one's gonna be it's gonna break some box office.
Yeah,
And you see what you heard what happened, eh? Venom got pushed to October.
I hope we see it this year. I don't want to not see it this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be disappointed. 'Cause I think it's going to be okay. Because I think maybe all the stuff that we saw that looks kind of goofy, I hope that'll be it. But the rest of it,
But you think it's that they're gonna go back to the editing floor?
I don't know if that's the reason. I'm just saying. I just hope that the only goofiness that we've seen is just in the trailers and the clips they're showing us. I don't want the majority of the movie to be kind of goofy, because that thing where he cooking breakfast and saying that neither, and all that. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, so it got pushed to October 15th. So one full month.
Well, I think the reason why it's getting pushed is because this COVID, man, is acting a donkey again. Because I just got emails from the class I'm going to telling us certain restrictions that we have to do. Like, they're not making us, but in the class, they want us to wear a mask if all possible. We got to take our temperature each day. If it's over a certain temperature, they're going to ask us to leave. And also, if we're moving throughout the building, we have to have a mask on. So,
yeah, man, you just have to continue taking your precautions. At my work too, they loosened up on certain things, and I still walk around with my mask, even though the majority of everybody there is still. The majority of our employees are all vaccinated with the double shot, but doesn't mean you can't get it, right? So yeah, I'm still doing my stuff.
Yeah, I pulled the trigger today that guys under me, when you're on a service call or you making a traffic stop, you need to have your mask on. Yep. So, it's weird. The opening didn't mention that Loki did and the timeline breaking after King died. Source Fish says, "Did you like Cole Young in the Mortal Kombat movie?" Hell no. I did not like Cole Young, but I don't know if they're gonna kill him off or not, because if you watch it, the last part, he's going to search for Johnny Cage. So I don't know. My favorite character in that movie was Kung Lao. How they killed them pissed me off, but his fatality, his fight,
that was nice.
His whole charisma, how he carried himself, he was my favorite.
And you said it was pretty much video game accurate, right? When did his fatality?
Now his fatality was exactly video accurate. Now some of the stuff that they had Sub-Zero doing, man, I was like, damn, this sucker, boy, he become like a god and stuff. He was like, he was hell. So that stuff he was doing, I never seen him like freezing people's arms off and stuff. And then how you making the snow and stuff, I've never seen that. But I'm not super big into the I haven't played the last 2 or 3 Mortal Kombat. Just I'm from memories from the older Mortal Kombat I played. So this Combat 10 or 11, whatever number is, he may be doing that stuff. But I'm just going by memory from what I remember. And he was hell. And he was my favorite person I played with, because all I do, I'd freeze your ass, kick you 2 or 3 times. Freeze your ass, kick you 2. That was my strategy. But
yeah, I wasn't really good at it. I mostly played the first one that when it came out on arcades, and I used Sub-Zero, and what was this? The one that we were able to freeze the floor and they would slip, and then you would just uppercut him, and then that was that. That was Sub-Zero. Yeah. So it wasn't my cup of tea, that game. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, I love it.
It was the block button that threw me off.
That game has always been the shit to me.
Are they coming out with a second one though? Did it get approved for a second one? Or?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I haven't heard anything. I don't know if it. I don't think it made it money back. So a lot of times the movies don't make their money. I don't think they're gonna go down that rabbit hole again. But stranger things have happened. Andrew says it's gonna be tricky getting used to Steve not being Captain America and Peggy is. Yes, but I think that's just for this series. I don't know if that's gonna transfer into canon. I don't think that it will.
It is canon,
but I think we're going to see Captain America on the live screen again. I think we are. I could be wrong, or especially doing Doctor Strange 2. We're going to see him in some shape, form, or fashion in a different universe. I believe.
I'm telling you, we're going to get a Captain Carter. I just have this feeling that we're going to get a Captain Carter, at least for like a glimpse or something, for some weird reason. I don't know.
You might be right. Commander Data, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Thank you. Great minds thinking alike. I picked Sub-Zero also. Hey, man, Sub-Zero was the shit. Yeah. Source Fish said, you guys think No Way Home would be delayed too? I hope not, but I've heard reveals on how the movie spoilers, and if any of those spoilers are true, I think it's going to be one of the better superhero movies of the year. Because, man, from what I'm hearing, and if you don't want to hear the spoilers, what I'm about to tell you, might as well click off. I'm about to tell you what I'm hearing. We're going to see all three of the Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, and what's his name? Tom Holland's. All three of them are going to be on there. Spoilers are saying, last one I read is that one of them is going to die. And they're saying it's going to be the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but some kind of way they're going to be in Doctor Strange's lair or his sanctum or whatever, and they're going to see like people in cages or something. I guess Doctor Strange shrink them down and one of the Spider-Mans release them, and it's going to be like Norman Osborn as the Green Goblin, and he's going to figure out how to travel through time, and they're going to release go to different areas, and they're gonna be different. Like the Sandman be one, the Vulture, maybe the Lizard. I think I don't know since we hadn't seen the Lizard. I think
so. The Sinister Six, basically.
Yeah, the Sinister Six, and then Norman Osborn is gonna be wrecking shop, man, and making it crazy. So,
which is kind of cool because Norman Osborn is huge in the MCU, right?
Mm-hmm. He's going to figure out some of Doctor Strange's secrets and try and do stuff. But I think at the end, it's some kind of crystal or something. I can't remember it all, but if you go out there and look for it, you'll see people talking about the different things that's been released and stuff. So,
what do you think about this whole not releasing a trailer? Because he came out straight. There's not going to be a trailer.
Well, I mean, that's his prerogative. I think it's going to make people want to see it more.
Yeah.
I think.
That's why I don't think they're going to delay it. Because if they delay, it's going to piss off people. They're not getting a trailer and it's getting delayed. Oof.
Yeah.
That's going to rub a lot of
If it gets delayed to next year, I think we may see a trailer. But if not, and it stays on course, then to me, I think it's going to bring more. It's going to make the money because, first of all, it's not going to a streaming service. That's what hurt both movies that came out. That's what hurt
the Suicide Squad.
That's what hurt Suicide Squad, and that's what hurt Black Widow. Mm-hmm. So maybe they need to for the first 30 days don't let it be on a streaming service. So let it get on that movie the money it can make in the first 30 days. Then after going into the 31st to the 60th day, then that's when you put it on the streaming service.
I think I read an article. I don't know what movie it was. It was like 45 days. It's going to be in the theater for 45 days only. And then after that, they're going to release it on streaming services. I forgot which movie it was.
Oh, no. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but I actually read something. I just can't put my finger on what it was.
And also what hurt, the Suicide Squad 2 is rated R. So a lot of the kids that probably wanted to see it couldn't see it. without
That's
their
right.
parents going, and then the parents like, man, I'm not going that stupid shit. So that hurt it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's what we spoke about on Storms, right? That's what that really hurt.
That's
the
part
movie.
of it. Yeah. Yeah, you hate to admit that you're wrong and stuff because you think stuff and you're looking at all these different things. Because like, I can't believe that this thing at one time had 100% Rotten Tomato score, and I know some people don't put a lot of water, a lot of weight, so to speak.
Only if it fits your agenda.
Yeah. Sure. If it happens to align with your agenda or something, then you use it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, then you don't say nothing about it. But
That's right. That's right.
either one way or the other, it had a 100% Rotten Score rating at one time. I've never seen a movie have that. Not even Endgame, not even Infinity War. So that's saying a lot. And then I think the day of the actual, it was released, I think it got the lowest was like 95. So
I'm checking it right now to see what it's at.
I think it's in the 90s. I guarantee it's in the 90s.
91.83 still. It's strong.
Yep.
It's strong. It's strong.
Yep.
Man, I am so not in that 83 audience score.
I'm not either. I'm more like the 23.
My goodness.
Yeah. Andrew Casale says, I think Killmonger saving Tony Stark from the bomb makes a huge impact on that timeline because no Tony going to the cave. He never learns humility, no Iron Man or no Avengers. That is quite possible.
I'm curious to see how that works out.
Andrew also said Tobey Maguire is back. Yes, finally.
Yep.
And he said in the next breath, wait, he dies? No. It sounds like you thinking that Tobey Maguire is the better of the three Spider-Mans. Well, I hate to bust your bubble, Mr. Andrew, because I support what you're saying, but he is not the better Spider-Man. That solely is on the shoulder and web shooters of one Andrew Garfield, who is the superior Spider-Man. Now, I will give you Tobey Maguire was a better Peter Parker. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
But Spider-Man, no.
I agree with you 100%.
He cannot hold Andrew Garfield's jockstrap when it comes to being Spider-Man. Sorry. It's just the facts. Go back and read your comic books. Go back and look at your animation. Spider-Man is a smartass when he is fighting his criminals. He uses that as to flirt with them. Also, he uses it to calm himself down because a lot of times he is physically, sometimes he's outmatched, but he got to use his agility and all that kind of stuff to get in their heads so he can have the upper hand. So
you weren't a fan of his what is called his web shooters?
Organic
genetic
web
shooters? Yeah, organic web shooters.
No. Nope.
I didn't like that either, actually.
When
I saw that, I was like, what the fuck?
That's more like Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Now, he has organic web shooters. I can't think of his name. Something O'Hara. Pat. Is it Pat? No.
He was Latino, wasn't it?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was Latino.
Yeah.
But I can't think. What was it? Damn, I hate it. Can't think of his name. But hey.
I shall find it for you, sir.
He had the claws. It was something O'Hara. He had a different kind of vision. His vision was
Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah, Miguel O'Hara. He
I've heard
had
Latino
a different kind of vision.
Mm-hmm.
And like he had the claws on his feet and his fingertips. He had the organic webs. He had that thing on his back, make him glide or whatever. So check it out if you haven't seen Spider-Man 29. Now I wouldn't mind seeing that. That would be pretty hot. I don't know who owns that property though. Commander Data, LOL. Rob saw the sign. Yeah, Rob, he got me that time. Andrew Casale said geeky. George Fish, I like both Tobey and Andrew. I hate Tom Holland and Spider-Man, though. I don't hate Tom Holland. I just don't prefer teenage Spider-Man. I want to see the grown-up Spider-Man. But Tom Holland doesn't do a bad job. It's just not putting. I just like Andrew better.
Sony owns the rights for 2099. Anything Spider-Man at Sony, like any Spider-Man character.
We'll still make that because that is good.
That would be pretty interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the backstory to it. Like, what is it? Like, he's He's not related to Peter
I
Parker
think some
at
kind.
all.
No, I think he got bitten by some kind of spider or something too,
Okay.
or some
Well, you heard
kind of
that.
some
You
kind
heard
of
about
experiment.
Yeah. So go ahead. Go ahead, Danny.
It said some kind of experiment or something. I
Mm.
can't quite. Let me see if I can look it up. 2099 Spider-Man.
While you're looking that up, you heard that there was a
Oh,
what if episode of Spider-Man that they canceled it because it was too dark for the rated 14. They wanted it kind of was going down the route of The Fly. Remember the movie The Fly? So it was Spider-Man getting bitten by a spider, but actually mutating him into a spider, and they actually did not make it because of that, because it was too dark.
I didn't hear that. It says his real name is Miguel O'Hara, a brilliant geneticist living in New York in the year 2099. He attempts to recreate abilities of the original Spider-Man and other people, and later suffers a related accident that causes half of his DNA to be re-encoded with a spider genetic code. So that's what he did.
Oh, that comic book came out in 1992. Damn.
2099.
Yeah.
I remember it, man, because I was still in the Marine Corps. I left a box, I guarantee you, probably about 3x3 and probably wayside full of comic books.
Wow.
When I get up, like, damn, I just didn't have enough room in my vehicle. And I was like, shit, fuck it.
You didn't throw your duffel bag out instead? I don't need the clothes.
When I left, man, I packed my car to the gills, buddy. Nothing else could physically get in that car. I just had enough seat for me to sit in and drive.
Like drive, or you had to like drive like this because you still had stuff on you?
Like drive, I had a little bit of room on the right, but like my front seat was packed full, back seat, trunk.
Damn.
Packed to the gills. I was ready to get out of California and come back home, and that's what I did. Whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility. This is my gift, my curse. Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
That's right. That is right. I don't know, man. I think you might be right, Danny. I think Spider-Man's gonna be the best superhero movie we get this year. But what would you think is the best one we have right now?
What do we have that came out?
Best movie in general.
The best movie is Tomorrowland. I mean, the Tomorrow War.
Yeah, I agree. That one's still up there for me as well. That movie surprised the hell out of me.
It did. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Let me see. Superhero movies released this year. Released in 2021.
Justice League was one.
Justice League, that's it.
Yeah.
Justice League Zack Snyder is the best one this year. Hands down.
Yeah. Have you seen Batman The Long Halloween?
I haven't. I heard it's good, though. I heard it's really good.
Did you watch Thunder Force?
Thunder Force. Never heard of that.
My wife watched that. That's with what's her name? Fuck. Jesus. I'm so bad with names. She played freaking Hangover 3.
What was that one with the
Melissa McCarthy?
No,
Melissa McCarthy.
No. I know that's like a comedy.
Yeah.
I don't do well with comedy and superheroes, man. They don't mix. What's the one with Josh Duhamel and He was one. His wife was one. He had white hair superhero.
Oh, you're talking about Legacy, Jupiter's Legacy
Yeah,
on
Jupiter's
Netflix.
Legacy. Now that was good, but
And
on
it
the
got
one season.
canceled, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah. None of us talked about that much. We just mentioned it like in passing, right?
But I watched it. And I think I watched the first 6 episodes. I'm like, this shit is pretty fire, man.
Mhm. It was like a mix between Invincibles and
Yeah, he
like
reminded
that
me
type
more.
of story. Yeah.
He reminded me very much of Invincible's dad,
Yeah.
Omni Man. Yep.
Omni Man.
2099 is supposed to be into the Spider-Verse too. Okay, didn't know that. I'll take the shy nerd from Pleasantville who had Ant-Man as his teacher than the guy who yelled as Jesse Eisenberg. Not sure what you mean you would take him, but okay.
Well, I'm looking forward to Shang-Chi, that's for sure.
Yep. I think that's going to be good. The Amazing Spider-Man's Green Goblin was garbage, though. I don't want to say garbage. My favorite is Mysterio out of all the villains in the Spider-Man movies, but I don't think Green Goblin was garbage necessarily. He just because the guy that played him, man, he killed it when he's transforming how he looks when he's walking up to that mirror and talking. So the guy that played him.
I like the Sandman for some reason. I don't know why. I like Sandman and I liked Doc Ock. I like those two.
Yeah, Doc Ock was
But Mysterio was crazy. Yeah, I can't hands down, but I don't know.
First
I never
Spider-Man
liked Mysterio.
Mysterio is so much better in his movie than he is on the cartoons or in the comic books. In the comic books and cartoons, man, he's a joke. But he was not a joke in this one, man. He was on point. So hats off to that. First Spider-Man movie is the best in my opinion. That BEO 1702, yeah, baby. I ain't gonna say that. I guess Doc Ock had a daughter. I'm not sure. You guys excited for the Robert Pattinson, the Batman movie? Isn't that supposed to come out this year too, guys? Car?
Well, what is it called? Is
I think it's the Batman or something.
I don't think so. I think it's next year. Let me see. Yeah, it is 20. It's supposed to. Hold on. It's called The Batman. Release date. No, March 2022.
Excited. I don't think that's the correct word. Interested would be more than the word that's prescribed for me. I'm interested to see it, but not excited.
Well, they have some major names in there, right? They have Jeffrey Wright's in it as like James Gordon, the one who voices the Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
He's James Gordon on that. You have Colin Farrell, just to name a few.
I love food, so I just can't wait. Thunder Force was pretty good.
Thunder Force was good. Those people that like that.
Yeah. I just can't wait for the Zoe Kravitz Catwoman movie. I think Batman will be in it also. Yeah. I think she's gonna pull off Catwoman, but it's not gonna be the Catwoman movie. It's gonna be Batman.
And people are thirsty after seeing those leaked scenes with her in it.
Commander, this here is starting to rain. What's up? Rain and mess up your internet or something? What y'all think of James Gunn directing Justice League reboot? I don't have a problem with it.
You know what? Whatever can actually give us good movies, actually good DC movies. I'm actually looking forward to seeing some real live action good DC movies. You know, apart from the Zack Snyder cut, because it doesn't look so good so far, man.
You're absolutely right. DC have been given several opportunities to catch up, and they just don't know how to do it. They're the epitome of shooting themselves in their foot, boy. That's what they seem to do every week, every movie. Now, just to understand it, man, because DC superheroes are some of the most interesting, badass characters, and just a shame they can't get it right.
Absolutely.
Kristen Dunst's best MJ by process of elimination. Probably.
Yeah, I agree. Kristen Dunst was the better MJ, for sure. Do you like the new MJ?
She okay. I like her. I like her more when she's doing herself, like interviews and stuff, because like she's so kind of like stoic and stone as MJ a little bit. And she's kind of dry and stuff. So I like her personality when she's herself more than when she's actually in the character.
Yeah. She doesn't sell. I like the new MJ. She doesn't sell for me as MJ that we know, right?
MJ in comic books on TV, she was kind of sexy. Like, hey, Tiger, you do. I don't see Zendaya as being sexy.
Yeah,
she's too young to. I mean, she's younger than my oldest daughter, so I don't see that and that. I don't know if she can pull that off.
We got 15 viewers, man. Thank you all for stopping in. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it. So, how many likes we got?
We got 12 likes and 1 dislike.
Who in the world dislike me? Come on, y'all.
Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not you. But thank you for the algorithm stat. We appreciate that.
Yep. So definitely, y'all, thank you. Like I said, share the link. We definitely want to get as many people in here watching us as humanly possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, Commander Data. Yeah, she could definitely pull sexy if she wanted to. I know, but that's not what they're going for in the movies.
I don't know. I don't know if she can pull sexy. She to me, she's more of a girl. Have a girl body than a woman body. So I don't know. I'd have to see it to be like, okay. But in my mind's eye now, I don't see it.
I understand how you see that.
Stan Vlad says, I'm excited for Invincible season 2 and 3. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing it. I'm interested in seeing the boys too. They should be about ready to come back home.
That is right. I have to catch up on Stargirl so I can start watching the first episode of season 2.
Yeah, Stargirl. Wow.
A lot of people are talking about it, so
yeah, it's pretty good. Let me check that out. 6-minute warning.
Wow,
6 minutes.
An hour already? Wow, flew by.
It's close to it. Yeah, we got 16 people, man. If we get 20 people, I'll stay on extra 15 minutes.
There we go.
20 people. Yep. 20 people, we stay on extra 15 minutes. Put a topic in the discussion these last 6 minutes. Put a topic in the discussion in the chat that you want to talk about, and we will try and talk about it. Any and all questions.
Let's do this.
Man, the data says she can pull over sexy. She can pull off sexy. How about this? You give $1 super chat, I'll answer any 2 questions you give us. $1 super chat. $1 super chat for the next 5 minutes. You get 2 questions. Two questions for $1.
It's like the $1 store.
Yep. Can you reboot Justice League, or do you have to have a solo movie build up? No. You talking about, do you want to do the live action Justice League? I think that's perfect as it is. I wouldn't mess with it. If they do want to mess with it, all they got to do is just do a Flashpoint movie, which they're doing now, and reset whenever they want to. So
I think that movie is gonna be the one that's gonna erase the chalkboard and let's start all over again.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, it's the only one that makes sense, right? That they can
Mhm.
actually do it with. So, like Marvel's doing with the multiverse now.
Yep. Commander Data, and she has a beautiful voice.
That is true. She has a nice voice.
I want to see Titans. I may see Titans. I ain't gonna guarantee that because, like I said, it really hasn't been piquing my interest. So I will see. Louis J. Like Brie Larson plays role with a gender neutral philosophy, not masculine, not feminine, just void of both. I can agree with that on some
Yes, 100%. That's what women don't have to be sexy. Women don't have to dress sexy or sound sexy. They just have to be.
I can tell you,
Mhm.
sexy helps.
Well, we might not find what we might find sexy, Danny, though. Other people might not think of it that way, right? So
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I guess to each his own.
That's right.
To each his own. Oh, 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning, people.
So do you think? How do you think this next episode is going to be? With,
I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy and T'Challa.
I hope it's good. I'm not a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm just like, okay, but T'Challa's gonna be in it, then that may pique my interest factor. So,
and it's him who voiced it on top of it all.
Yeah, that is really gonna be gonna be good to hear.
Yeah,
that's gonna excite some fans.
Absolutely.
So I'm
it's
definitely
amazing.
It's amazing gonna watch it just for that. Yeah, it's amazing what he did, having that kind of pain and in that kind of, and then how he's able to keep himself physically fit to pull off the Black Panther.
Yeah.
But then I could tell when I go back and watch his progression from his movies and stuff, you can see him losing weight and getting ill and stuff and looking so
weaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frail, obviously. Like bones, you can see like the jawbone structure, the neck. Yeah.
That last movie I saw his was 21 Bridges. You seen that yet?
Yes. That was a great movie.
I hate it, man. The premise of it. The whole precinct dirty. Like, what the fuck? That was just crazy.
Yeah.
But that movie was good. If you're a Chad Boseman fan, check out that. I think it was his last motion picture movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it?
I think so.
Wasn't there a one lower budget movie that he did before that?
I don't think so.
Curious, man.
I Love Foods 154 said new. Oh, I said that he came with another one. I don't think it's a good thing. I just noticed it was when watching Brie Larson. She does it in Captain Marvel, Endgame, and King Kong.
What was it? Why the hell am I getting just? Oh. My Rainy cast. Chadwick Boseman's last movie, My Rainey's Black Bottom.
I've never heard of that, so I don't even know what that's about. But we have just crossed over into the hour mark, and this is an excellent stream, man. We got to talk about something we both like. Yep, we got 15 people. Got a super chat. I thank you all, man. Fantastic. Awesome. I can't say it enough. Before we get out of here, I'm going to let Guy Scar shout out his channel, anything he wants to tell us what's coming on up in the future.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you, Danny, for having me, man. Great. Always like these 1 hour, just spontaneous. Let's just do something. You can find me on my channel, The Basco Scenario. I have gaming clips. I do a show as well with the Microsoft Flight Simulator called Cockpit Conversations, as well as a show that I'm going to be having on Chaos Central, should be coming out in the next 2 weeks. So make sure you subscribe to Chaos Central as well. You can also follow me on Twitch, skis_75. That's also on my YouTube page. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate everybody in the chat, your support. So thanks again.
We got a $20 super. What's up, C Major? Thank you. What up? What's up with you, man? I appreciate the love. Got a question before we get off? Any question you want to ask? C Major, G Major, go ahead and drop it in there, and we will try to answer it. Thank you again, man. Outstanding. Good super chat. Appreciate it. Any question? Well, I wait on him to send a question if he wants to send one in.
Yep.
I will say that I am Danny Graham, aka Comic Chat. This is my channel. This is, like I said, an impromptu. Me and Guy Scar discussed this last night. Asked me that he wanted to come on here and chop up a little bit about what if. So we will definitely probably be doing this on a weekly basis because it's going to be 10 episodes as we discovered. So 9 more weeks of this. We'll be briefly coming on for 1 hour the Thursday after the show airs and be discussing it, man. And like I said, G Major, again, thanks for super chat. You didn't send a question in, so I'm assuming that you just want to speak. And I'll speak back to you, brother. Appreciate it. Like I said, you can find me Sunday. We'll be doing 2 roundtables. One will be the Bad Batch roundtable. Not sure what time it is because it'll be conflict with a second roundtable I'm on, which is the What If roundtable. So check us out, man. Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find me on this channel doing Chaotic Conversation. Like I said, like Gascar said, we are going to help. He got a show now in the works. That's about 2 weeks. Expect to see me, him, Chris not on there. Many more people. Damn, C Major, G Major, you dropped another one. Thank you, sir. $10 super chat from G Major. The Spider-Man What If might base on the comic book story if he didn't become a hero but an entertainer. I think I saw What If and Uncle Ben didn't die in the What If. So I'm not sure if that'd be something we want to see. But I'm definitely waiting to see it, man. Definitely waiting to see it. But again, thank you for the 2 super chats. G Major, you are definitely the man. Thank you, sir. And until next time, people, we is actually to please, if you haven't subbed to our channel, let me go ahead and do a little click. I like doing this right here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, if you haven't subbed to my channel, please do sub. Please do hit the notification bell. Don't want you to miss any material that I upload. Also, remember, give me that thumbs up. Don't ask me how. All I know is it helps with the YouTube algorithm. I need it. Got to have it. Also, if any comments that you leave, I always check my comments. I'll get back to you. It may not be the same day you send it or the next day, but you will get a response from me. So having said that, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thanks again, G Major, for the super chats. And until next time, peace.